Good morning. Ira Epstein with your morning flash update, and this is a morning with a lot of data. So we'll talk about it this Thursday, October 17th, 2024, 8:25 a.m. Central Time. Let's go to the data, and then we'll look at the markets. European Central Bank, well, Ms. Lagarde is still talking in the press conference, but she cut the deposit rate by a quarter point to 3.25, took the refi down by a quarter point as well. In the U.S., advanced retail sales up 0.4, so stronger than thought. Ex-autos up 0.5%. They expected up just 0.1%. And you met the August adjustment, stayed where it was. Then we get to the Philly Fed activity index, and this is a nice surprise. Remember, we just saw the Empire State numbers, and they were terrible. This number's better. The business activity up 10.3. They expected it up 3. Prices paid slipped a little bit here, and the employment index came down. When we take a look at new orders, that jumped, which is great for the business going forward. Shipment index up way more than what you had prior to this, and about flat in the inventory. So they're keeping inventories where they were, and they're moving product. U.S. jobless claims down 19,000 at 241, whereas the weekly continuing up 9,000. Now, I don't trust these numbers right now simply because I don't know all the hurricane impact that we've been having. I mean, it is immense, and you've got to take that into account. The Federal Reserve, the U.S. industrial production came in worse, down 0.3. They expected it down 0.2. Capacity utilization slipped a little bit, down 0.3 as well. When you look at the industrial production revised for August, it's lower than you thought at 0.3 versus 0.8 higher. And the utilization came in 0.2 lower at 7/8. You're going to get in about 10-15 minutes here the National Home Builders, actually it's more than about a half hour from now, National Home Builders Index, business inventories at 9, and we'll get the petroleum stocks coming out. So, interesting day by any stretch. Now, the stock market continuing, all green in the stock market. The gold market is pushed back over the 2,700 level. It keeps bumping up there, falling back a little, but acting very good. The dollar's up, and you would expect the euro down because there's going to be more rate cuts there, and that's what you're getting for a change in that market. You're looking here, I'm also looking at the New Zealand dollar, one of the markets that I was talking to my traders about this morning. When we come over on this side, the Canadian dollar's making lower and lows. We're still in the bear camp on that. When we look at the grain markets, this is your harvest season. Start talking harvest lows wherever you think they're going to come in. That's going to be important. And look at, you're still coming down in the energy markets. As long as Israel's not going to hit Iran, that's going to be important. Now, Iran today said Israel will pay dearly if it attacks Iran. Let me share this with you, Iran. You're about to get hit. You know it. The world knows it. And how you respond, well, you'll probably be met with a harder hand than you're ready for. So who knows where this goes, all right? All I can tell you is that the U.S. is probably each day that goes by happy. Its THAAD systems are in place, and they're trying to work some control on Israel and tame things down in the Middle East. In the meantime, Lebanon keeps getting hit, and that's not the best thing for the people there. But take a look at what's going on in the U.S. here on interest rates. I had mentioned yesterday to my traders that while the market had lost the bearish embedded reading, it had hit the objectives other than in the 2-year note. It's the only one that didn't get up to the objective. These markets all got up to the resistance points, and interest rates are climbing again. This is a slowdown eventually for the U.S. economy because our rates are not falling at this point in time. So you put it all together, you try to come up with the game plan, and that's what we'll be doing. I'll see you at the end of the day with our market wrap-ups. You have a great trading day.